Welcome to another episode of the Mostly Mike Show. My friends at Saker had sent me their mini chainsaw for review. The Saker mini chainsaw has an ultra-compact 4-inch bar, and it looks like it could come in really handy for some small jobs around the house or trails. Presentation looks good. I included the Saker mini chainsaw in my Amazon store. Clicking the store link in the description before you make any Amazon purchase helps keep this channel going through small commissions that I earn from all Amazon purchases, even stuff I don't promote. So looking at the box, it looks like electric chainsaw. It's easy to carry, lightweight and portable, strong dynamic system with a pure copper motor. It's very powerful, cutting efficiency is higher and faster. We're gonna test that. Looks like we have a battery, 20 volt, 1.5 milliamp hour. Looks like a charging cord. We have the saw itself. Got a tiny bottle of what looks to be chain oil. Small wrench, probably for adjusting the chain tension, maybe removing the chain. A tiny screwdriver. I don't know if I can get this in focus here. Not sure what it's actually for. It's what they make the instruction manual for, which is last but not least. Well, mostly not least. And there's our instruction book. Saker mini chainsaw. And for the sake of making this video go smooth, I'm not gonna read this whole thing to you. We probably ain't gonna even need it. We install the battery just like this, and it comes with a charge on it. I'm not sure exactly how much it's charged. There are no indicator lights showing the charge. So I'm gonna hook it up to the charger. We'll just plug it in. As you can see, there's a red charge indicator. And I'm going to time this, how long it takes to get it from factory charge to full charge. So the factory blade tension looks kind of okay, but if you would happen to need to tension up the chain on it, all that you do is you take the included wrench and you loosen this bolt on the side, which actually came fairly loose from the factory, but that's actually what locks your bar. And if you look down inside here, right down inside here is a screw. And you take this small Phillips screwdriver and you're going to run that in or out, and that'll take your chain tension up or down. Well, what you want is just a little bit of play in that chain. You can kind of see here, just a little bit. The trigger on the Saker mini chainsaw has a safety button on the side that has to be pushed in order for the trigger to be pulled. This keeps the saw from accidentally turning itself on, which could severely maim, lacerate, amputate, or just mess you up. So for heaven's sake, be careful. Now on top of the saw, there is this hinged protector, and that's, I think, to just protect your hand if you would happen to try to push down on it or do anything like that. I wouldn't get your hand anywhere near this blade. It looks to me like it could be pretty ferocious, if, you know. But for the sake of safety, I'd always keep my hands free of that blade, as the caution sticker clearly states. Chain oil that they give you, they don't specify what kind it is, but it's just saying to put a couple drops on each link and just work your way around the bar. I don't believe you could over lubricate these. You just want to make sure that it has lubrication. The Saker mini chainsaw also includes some light hand protection, as well as a convenient wrist strap. Ah-yah! The Saker battery took exactly 1 hour for the LED indicator to turn green. So we got the battery fully charged. We're gonna lock and load, take it for a walk in the woods, see how much it can cut on one charge. Okay, there's a late joke entry alert. Since it is Halloween and we are testing a chainsaw, we're gonna call this the Pennsylvania Chainsaw Massacre. So I'm out here in the woods along one of my trails, and I didn't want to get something completely 4 inches. I wanted something right around 2 inches to test this on. And this is about the best thing I could come up with. It's a dead maple tree. So if I was cutting something live, I believe that it would probably, the batteries would last a little bit longer, but this is dead and it is what it is. I'm just gonna try this. I'm gonna cut as many cuts as I can until the battery finally peters out. I'm trying not to force it through because that kills batteries like right now. If you were pruning, you're probably not going to cut that many consecutive cuts that far apart. Doing it like this is going to kill the battery quicker, but for the sake of this video, there's 35 cuts through dried maple. And then it just stopped. Oh, for fuck's sake, the battery went dead. Motor doesn't smell burnt. It actually doesn't seem to be doing bad as far as heat. I mean, it's warm, it isn't cold, but didn't do bad. But yeah, the battery, we're not doing anything. But what was that, 37, 38 cuts? I'll have to count them in the video to make sure, or in the footage when I get home. Not bad. I can't complain about it. The Saker mini chainsaw made 39.5 cuts on a single charge. Very impressive. After the saw sat for a few minutes, it actually ran strong enough to probably make a few more cuts, but that's not good for these batteries. This test was probably far more extreme than the typical use that this saw would get from the average user, but then I'm not your average user. Thanks to the kind folks at Saker for making this video happen. If you enjoyed this video, how about pounding on that thumbs up button and consider subscribing if you're new here. Check out my other videos and binge-worthy playlists for more hilarious antics and madcap hijinks. Be sure to put any questions or comments below. Thanks for playing chainsaws with me today, and I'll see you next time.